Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Black Girl Minimalism. It is our nighttime read for 7/10. I don't have a title for this particular read, but we're going to see what comes out for us. If you haven't already, if you haven't gotten a chance to read the earlier read from today, go ahead and check that out. We're going to be using the Signs of the Times deck. This is by Crystal Banner. Of course, this is one of our newer decks. Like I mentioned in the previous read, I'm going to be rotating decks to kind of see what comes out for us from different energies. And then we're also going to utilize the Endless Soul Money deck, being that we're going into this full moon in Capricorn. We're going to see what comes out for that as well. That is an affirmation deck. The Signs of the Time is going to be an Oracle deck guidebook. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to do a spread of 12 first to see what the energy is for us. First two cards to come out is Never Give Up. The next card is going to be Yin and Yang, Balance Energy. This particular deck is numbered, so it's easy for us to get to the read of the cards. Medical staff healing, probably asking to pay attention to what needs to be taken care of. This week I did go and have my annual checkup, so pay attention to the body to see what it needs, if it's rest, if it's calling you to do other things. A lot came out, so I'm gonna reshuffle that. So it might be calling you to take rest. We also got the Skull Endings card. We got the Ancestry card as well. We received the Peace and Harmony card. That's number 12 in the deck. Okay, so we received the Divine Guidance, Water Surrender card. We received the Crown Energy, which is personal power. We received Good Luck and Coins. We received Power Lines and Energy. We received the Journey card, so maybe you're going on a particular trip. And we received Disruption. So I'm gonna pick one more card because I like cards to be even in the cards that I pick for each particular read. And then we'll read whichever card is facing up. I'm not going to read all the energies. That's why I usually mention it as I am going through the deck. So the card facing up is Caution. So maybe, like I said, it might be calling for rest, taking time, being slow, paying attention to things. The cards that I think that I'm going to read into is... let's say the Balance Energy. I don't believe that I've read this card before, so the Never Give Up. That's going to be Phrases, Motivation. That's number 24 in the deck. So let's start with that one. That's number 24. So let's go straight there. So Never Give Up. Look around and see how you can be motivated and inspired by the quotes and phrases that appear on the walls, the billboards, t-shirts, whether you are handed a bag that says "Have a nice day" on your way to the grocery store and see an inspirational quote reading "Never Give Up." These words can motivate you at a time when you may not even realize you need it. This card encourages you to incorporate affirmations into your life as a way of positive reinforcement. To be your own cheerleader. It's time to overcome any conscious or subconscious blocks or doubts. If there is something you are trying to pursue, create affirmations that align with these goals. Post quotes that speak to you online and on the refrigerator or in the kitchen, or create a vision board. The kitchen is a great place to pray as well. Believe in an ability to create the life you desire by speaking it into existence. The additional meanings are messages are being sent via words, phrases, and songs. Finding inspiration in surroundings. Your projects are supported. Create your own personal list of affirmations to keep you on track. Identify what motivates you and confirmation. So it's automatically telling you that it is a yes, but you have to do the work. So in order to receive something, you have to pour the work into it. God is not going to give you something if you're not doing the work. So you do one part of it, he does the other. And I think it's just asking you to step up. So the next card that we're going to read is number 42 in the deck, which is the Ancestry card. And we've been talking a lot to Ancestry alignment, so this is a great card for us to bring up in this particular read. A tree is only as strong as its roots, which tend to extend deeper in the ground with each generation. You carry the name, the bloodline of those who've come before you, as well as their strengths and struggles, triumphs and traumas. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from. The tree is also a symbol of longevity, maybe asking you to do more research of prior existing generations to get more familiar with your pre-existing legacy. The tree is also a symbol of longevity and the desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. If you have received signs to put up an altar or developed deeper connections with the living family members, this is the time to follow through and reinforce these bonds. This card could indicate a family or legacy related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property, inheritance, or uncovering truth from the past. You may be the one that has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. Place offerings on your altar, connect with ancestral practices, spend time learning about your family. Family may be growing, find strength and comfort in where you come from. So again, stepping into doing more research, finding familiarity, maybe travel might be significant, returning home if that's significant to you as well, to be able to find guidance for the future. And on this particular card, it says family reunion. So very heavily weighted in that as well. The last two cards that I'm going to read from this particular deck is the Star Energy. That's number 33 in this deck. And I'm going to pair that with number 10 in the deck, which is Coins. So number 33, Star Divine Guidance, I think that kind of pairs with the ancestral energy. Looking up to the stars at night can be a magical and almost spiritual experience. They are a reminder that we are all here on a rock, floating in the middle of a mysterious universe. If you are seeking direction or guidance, you can receive answers and clarity soon. The human experience is linked to the stars. For centuries, navigators have used them to learn where they are on Earth. All I can hear is like your North Star. Astronomers have used them to learn where you are in the universe, and astrologers have used them to help us find a place in both. Right now, you may be unclear of different areas in your life and wondering why certain things are happening. Spirit is asking you to connect by setting intentions, asking for divine guidance, and looking for answers. Allow the universe to work its magic by asking from the heart and being open to the way answers come to you. You will be pointed in the right direction. The stars will tell you where you are. Have faith in yourself, clarity on what direction to go next, and an epiphany, vivid dreams, or dream visitation, spiritual exploration, optimism about the future, and stargaze to relax. So take time for yourself. It's okay to take time. It's okay to take time. It's okay to take time. And I feel like we are so centered on go mentality that more and more that I'm seeing people are seeing that it's very necessary to take time and take breaks. Number 10 is the Coins energy. And we've read this before, but it's coming up again. Have you heard the phrase, see a penny, pick it up, all day you'll have good luck? As the saying suggests, find coins along your path is a positive sign. This is an auspicious time when wonderful things can occur, so miracle energy, that you do not expect. You could be at the right place at the right time or have a streak of consecutive wins. The possibilities are endless with this card, and anything that once seemed improbable can happen in this moment. This luck can manifest in many ways, including beautiful coincidences. You may meet someone who has the context you've been looking for, or receive a prize of monetary gifts. Coins are also messages from the spirit world, and seeing them is a sign from a spirit or ancestor that luck is on your side. A lucky streak is approaching, opportunities is out the blue, and the world and the spirit world is saying hello. So your ancestors are pretty much backing you. You're leaving one energy in the past and going towards the greatness of the fullness in the future. So the last deck that I'm going to use is the Endless Soul Money, and we're just going to pick one card from this specific deck, not to go too long. And I love to end the reading with this particular deck. It says on the front of it, my life is set up for success because I move with intention. And on the back it says, how can I ensure every step points towards my purpose? So it's a question. So it's asking you to be intentional about each step that you're taking. So that is it. That is the read. I love doing a nighttime read because I think that you guys enjoy it. I think this is the most that I get as far as like engagement, as far as my videos, is at night with each of the reads. So I'm happy to do this with you guys every night, and I will see you next time. I love you. Bye.